You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got some reaction to this. You guys know I've talked about this before over on Black and White Sports 2, which is where we started covering this. I put a video out probably 2 hours after this happened, and then we followed every single detail of this Henry Ruggs situation from the very beginning. And I've said no story in the 6 years that we have been doing Black and White Sports across all these channels, no story bothered me more than what Henry Ruggs did to Tina Tintor and her golden retriever dog, both of whom burned alive to death in their cars because he got drunk and drove 156 miles an hour in the city. No story has bothered me more ever. So we all know he was going to the parole board. I did a video on that. He was hoping to get out. He was hoping to play in the NFL. Well, he got denied. And I'm glad. I'm just keeping it real, giving you my opinion. When all of this started, the DA out there was talking big, like he might get 50 years. And, you know, if you got money and of course, everybody's so concerned about public perception in their politics, and when they're trying to go after somebody, they got to cut a deal. This guy should have been penalized to the maximum extent of the law, but in my opinion, he wasn't. The fact that we're even bringing up parole right now is a joke after 5 years. Ex-NFL player Henry Ruggs III was denied parole nearly 5 years after killing a woman in a car crash in Las Vegas. The Nevada Board of Parole Commissioners ruled Thursday. Ruggs, a 2020 first-round draft pick and Raiders receiver, drove his sports car at speeds up to 156 miles an hour in the city. November 2nd, 2021, slammed into a vehicle, killing driver Tina Tintor and her dog, Max. Tintor was 23 years old. Prosecutors at the time said his blood alcohol level taken within the required 2 hours after the crash was 0.16. Before the crash, he was at Top Golf, a sports entertainment venue in Las Vegas, according to prosecutors. Ruggs pleaded guilty in May of 2023 to felony DUI causing death and misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter. He was sentenced in August of 2023 to 3 to 10 years prison sentence. Ruggs will go before the parole board again 3 months. 3 months before his August 24, 2027 mandatory parole release date, according to Kathy Baker, executive director of the Nevada Board of Parole Commissioners. Quote, Mr. Ruggs in our office continue to feel grief and loss suffered by Miss Tintor's family. Ruggs attorney David Chesnoff and Richard Skolmfide said in Thursday's statement, adding they were disappointed by the parole board's decision to deny parole. The attorney said there was overwhelming evidence. Again, right here, he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years. Again, the DA, when this first happened, immediately after it happened, he was talking about, you know, there was 50 years as a potential sentence and all this, and he was talking big and acting like he was angry. Guys, the video of that collision, it looked like somebody launched a rocket into that RAV4. He was going so fast. It was like, I mean, like a rocket, and hit it, and it exploded into flames. Tina and her dog burned alive to death. So, there is reaction to this, NFL fans. Henry Ruggs denied parole. Good. 156 miles an hour drunk driving, killing an innocent woman. Should keep your ass locked up longer than 5 years. No early release for NFL thugs who destroy lives. Rot a bit more, clown. Driving 150 miles an hour with a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit, kills a woman and her dog, gets 3 to 10 years. This man should be in prison for the next 30 years at least. Fucking thug should be in 25 to life. Would have been cool if he could have got another NFL contract and donated it to the family. Man, I got to tell you. Jesus. Crazy. Man, this one still hits hard. Tina Tintor lost her life in a completely preventable crash. Respect to the board for putting the victim's family first. Hope Ruggs uses his time to truly change. Nobody wins when lives are destroyed like this. Rest easy, Tina. Don't forget the dog. He took 2 lives that day, not just 1. He gets another hearing next year. You should rot in jail. Man, I got to tell you. He killed a woman and her dog. You don't just do 5 years. Man. Boy, I got to tell you. It's crazy. The parole board got this right. Tina Tintor lost her life and her dog Max because of choices Ruggs made that night. Nearly 5 years isn't enough to erase that. Should be in jail for life, which is more than he deserves, too. Good, that worthless, stupid piece of shit. Dude killed a dog, a effing death penalty. This dude killed a girl and a golden retriever. Execute him. Wow. Hey, people are pissed. Good. That sumbitch should never get out. Excellent. Good. He should have been denied. Good. Wow. People have no sympathy for this guy whatsoever. I know I don't. So, it is what it is. You're talking about a young woman just starting her adult life and her dog. This shit was heartbreaking. I mean, it was, I've talked about, there was video of them after the wreck, and he was on the side of the curb, and his girlfriend was like, "Oh, he needs help. And the officers were like, "Sorry," because you could hear the dog and Tina screaming as they burned alive. And the officers were like, "Man, fuck you. We don't care if you're hurt or not." And that's him only getting 3 to 10 years is a complete failure of the system in Las Vegas. It's repugnant. It's gross. It's gross that the DA and the attorneys out there didn't feel like they wanted to press this longer. Again, I think the maximum 56 years, you couldn't have gotten 20. It's unbelievable. Tell me what you think. I'm sure a lot of people probably in this day and time will defend this scumbag. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.